We've been hearing and reading so much about India at 75, the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 70 years of pure happiness, celebration and joy. But what really caught my attention here was what the world thought about us. I am Aditi Mandviya from grade 10 NPS Kengeri, and I would want to share some quotes with you from 15th August. US President Joe Biden says, "This vibrant Indian community has made us a more stronger, innovative and an inclusive nation. Together, we shall foster peace and security and address the challenges that the world faces today." Australian Prime Minister Albanese says, "The vibrant Indian economy with the world's largest democracy and other achievements made by independent India have been remarkable." And he also quoted that all Australians applaud India's efforts and other achievements made by independent India, which truly defines this great country and its people. What really makes me so proud to see is how other powerful nations honor us, applaud us, and celebrate our success story. On the first day of independence, Jawaharlal Nehru ji asked us all to join in together in the Indian independent journey. No one knew how this country would stand on her own 2 feet. A country that was left impoverished by colonizers, a country that was written off, still stood and became the global force that she is today. What really makes India so unique, according to me, first thing will be its economic development. When we read through our history textbooks, it's so hard to see what our land and soil has actually gone through. We see that the Britishers have left us completely impoverished. From raw materials to metals, minerals, we had it all, but we were robbed of this glitter. We were robbed of $45 trillion by the Britishers. They robbed us from the raw materials to the Kohinoor, everything. It is so hard to see when we read about our farmers and peasants and how they were completely tortured under the colonial rule. They had to pay high revenues, and with all this, poverty and hunger was completely on the rise. With our per capita income of only 230 rupees, we had a very dim future in front of us. With less than about $3 in our per capita income, today we stand at about $2,000. And at the GDP front, we stand 5th globally, outranking the Great Britain. Unity and diversity. India is known for its diversity. The first thing that comes to mind when you think about India is its diversity. Boasting about the 29 states and each state having its own culture and language is remarkable, and it's amazing to boast about, I will tell you. It's always really amazing to see how India has maintained all its cultures together in one front. We've never faced economic conflicts or religious conflicts in such great extents. Did you know that we had a unique event called the Samanvay in New Delhi, which honors each and every Indian language, and it celebrates every language with the same enthusiasm. Every Indian festival, from the festival of lights to colors, from nature to birth of gods and goddesses, is all celebrated in India. But in every festival is still incomplete without the food. Our timeless cultural expression, along with diversity in our gastronomy, is what makes us so unique. In every part of India, there is a different dish. Amazing regional differences between each border, each state. But even within the state, each food item varies from district to district. Everywhere, there is a new spice included in every district here. But some things that always remain same are etiquettes like eating with our hands, preparation of the food, or even serving of the food to our guests. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is a Sanskrit phrase that is used in many Hindu scriptures. It translates to "the world is one family." We Indians stand true to this, and we do not need to look back at history for examples. This is something that has affected all of us, something that we cannot forget. The COVID-19 pandemic. India in June 13, 2020, we had 75 lakh cases, more than 4 lakh deaths here. But even with this, our Prime Minister, along with various other leaders, sent medical, pharmaceutical help to all of the other countries in the world to help world fight this corona battle. Indian pharmaceuticals rank about third in its entire value production and was one of the strongest forces while fighting for the COVID-19 with the entire world. We Indians have also supplied soldiers to the UN initiatives for peacekeeping. We have attended about 50 to 71 of the complete UN peacekeeping initiatives. We are about the largest countries, the third largest countries actually, to have supplied 7,000 of the soldiers to the UN to help UN keep and maintain peace in the various countries of Vietnam, Korea, Cyprus, Congo, and many others. Talent pool. In 1947, India had only 28 medical colleges, 4 dental colleges, and 33 engineering colleges. Even with this, we had a literacy rate of only about 12%. 4 out of every 5 people in India were not literate and could not read. Even with all this, today we produce the world's topmost medicals and engineering professionals. We Indians have shown at every occasion, from NEP to the digital learning, we've never stayed back. We Indians are even employed at the topmost key positions in various technological institutes and even companies. Indian mindset is what helps these companies today grow. We Indians also have our own startups like Zomato and Ola, which were initially local, but today are completely global. Our India's talent pool is what will help the world achieve sustained excellence and also inclusive growth. Our contribution as youths. I believe our contribution as youth should be first that we should be very, very grateful to be born in this country. We stand true to our Upanishads and reach for the Upagrahas that are the satellites. We Indians have had a vision, and it is our responsibility as the youth to follow the vision of the people. Our great leaders today have placed India at such strategic positions where it is leading the climate change action along with other UN peacekeeping initiatives. India has come a long way in terms of women empowerment. Today, you see a girl child in front of you talking about the greatness and uniqueness of India, and that says enough. You see the highest position in office being occupied by a female candidate, that too of a tribal community. We should feel proud that our President, Draupadi Murmu, has achieved such an emphatic win in the presidential elections and today is an inspiration for all the women of the downtrodden sections and classes of the society. She is an inspiration for all of us. I would like to end by saying, India is truly a hope for all of the countries. Let's all pledge and join our hands together to firm up our goals and articulate our visions so that India can once again be called the Sone Ki Chidiya. This is Aditi Mandviya of Grade 10, National Public School, Kengeri, Bangalore, signing off and thanking you for all of your patience and listening. Jai Hind.